Long ago, in a quiet mountain village, the air was always fresh and the rivers sang as they flowed, lived a young man named Arin. From childhood, Arin had heard stories about a mysterious secret of happiness that was said to be hidden somewhere in the world. Every elder he met spoke of it differently. Some claimed it was hidden in gold, others in power, and some said only the wise monks of the mountains knew the truth. Arin grew restless. Though his village was peaceful, his heart longed for more. He dreamed of finding this secret and becoming the happiest man alive. One morning, he packed a small bag of bread, filled his flask with water, and set out on a journey that would change his life forever. His first stop was the bustling city beyond the mountains. There he met merchants clothed in silks, their shops filled with treasures. They welcomed him warmly and told him, "Happiness lies in wealth. If you want joy, gather riches. Money buys freedom, comfort, and respect." Inspired, Arin worked tirelessly. He carried goods, polished stones, and even begged favors from strangers. Soon he had enough coins to fill a small pouch. Yet one night, as he lay in a fine inn, staring at the ceiling, he realized something strange. The more coins he had, the more he feared losing them. His joy was shallow, like sand slipping through his fingers. Disappointed, Arin left the city and journeyed on. Next, he came to a great kingdom. Its king sat upon a jeweled throne, and his soldiers marched with strength and pride. Arin asked the king, "Do you know the secret of happiness?" The king smiled and said, "Happiness lies in power. To command others, to shape the world with your will, that is true joy." The king allowed Arin to train among his guards. For months, Arin learned discipline, strength, and authority. He felt powerful when villagers bowed to him, and when he commanded younger soldiers, they obeyed. But late at night, he heard the king pacing in his chambers, muttering of betrayal and fearing assassins. Power, Arin realized, brought suspicion, loneliness, and endless battles to keep it. This too was not the secret. Still determined, Arin left the kingdom and climbed higher into the mountains. There he found a monastery where monks lived in silence, meditating from dawn until dusk. He asked their master, an old monk with eyes like calm rivers, "Do you know the secret of happiness?" The monk nodded gently. "Happiness is not in gold or power. It is in the mind. Free yourself from desire, from anger, from attachment, and you will know peace." Arin stayed with the monks for many months. He learned to still his mind, to breathe deeply, and to let go of wandering thoughts. For a while, he felt lighter, as though the burdens of life had melted away. But when he left the monastery and returned to the world, he found the silence of the mountains was not the same as the noise of the markets and villages. The peace he had gained slipped away too easily, and he realized his heart still longed for something more. Years passed, and Arin grew weary. He had searched in wealth, in power, in silence, and yet happiness seemed to vanish whenever he thought he had found it. One evening, tired and hungry, he returned to his village. His mother welcomed him with tears, his father with pride, and his childhood friends with laughter. They ate together, sharing stories late into the night. For the first time in years, Arin's heart felt full. He looked around at the faces lit by firelight, simple, imperfect, yet overflowing with love, and suddenly it struck him. The secret of happiness was not far away in riches, not locked in power, not hidden in distant silence. It was here, in the warmth of connection, in gratitude for the present, in giving and receiving love. Arin realized that happiness had always been within him, waiting to be seen. not chased in distant lands, but nurtured in the moments of life he had once overlooked. From that day onward, he lived simply, but with a heart awake. He worked with joy, shared with kindness, and smiled often. And when young travelers came asking about the secret of happiness, Arin would tell them, happiness is not something you find. It is something you grow inside yourself and between yourself and others.